Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. How we doing tonight, everybody? Welcome back to another commentary stream. It is Friday Night Smackdown. Sorry if I still sound a little bit under the weather. I'm still getting over something. I don't know what it is, honestly. I have no idea what it is. But it hasn't made me feel drowsy during the day. I've been very, had normal levels of energy throughout the day. The only thing is my ears are clogged. That's about it. My nose is a little stuffed. And I've been coughing a bit. Besides that, yeah. So how are we doing today, everybody? Twitch and YouTube. Everybody, appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. We are 11 minutes away from Friday Night Smackdown. It's going to be one heck of a show tonight. We got the return of Roman Reigns after what happened this past Saturday at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns is going to have a lot on his mind about Sol Sikoa's new bloodline that some people are tagging it as the bloodline of Timu. Interestingly enough. So this will be interesting to see how things play out between the OTC, as we saw it on his shirt on Saturday. Of course, the original tribe that stands for the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and what's going to happen with Sol Sikoa and the new bloodline, with the Gorillas of Destiny and the one-footed werewolf, Jacob Fatu, who we saw have a little bit of an injury on Saturday. But that's what happens when you're so dead focused on just ending somebody's career. You never think about the consequences it has to yourself. And that happens. All right. SmackDown is in 9 minutes. We'll just be on break for the next 4 or 5 minutes, and then towards the last few minutes, we'll start talking again, then we'll get into it. All right, everybody, let's come back. Here we are. We are just 1 minute away. Here, let me pull this thing up. Watch. As we are under a minute away from from Friday Night Smackdown, thank you guys all for joining me. I'm not feeling great, but here we are for some pro wrestling. It is Friday. Roman Reigns, his first Friday Night Smackdown appearance in like 5 months. The heat and issues with the bloodline are hotter than they've ever been, and boy howdy, are things gonna pick up tonight. All right, it is 8 o'clock. Let me click the stream thing now on Fox Sports. And here we go. How are we doing over on the Twitch side of things? Everybody, thank you all for being here. Smackdown tonight live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right? What a Summerslam. Let's take a look at this. Solo Sikoa in the biggest match of his career, challenging the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes this past Saturday for the undisputed WWE Championship in what was Bloodline rules. And Solo Sikoa shaping up pretty well against the American Nightmare. There were multiple attempts in which we saw Solo Sikoa nearly win the undisputed WWE Championship. We saw a crossroads from Rhodes, and then we saw Gorillas of Destiny come to the aid. But Cody Rhodes has some friends of his own, and Kevin Owens came to help out the American Nightmare, but Randy Orton would even up the odds and help Kevin Owens take out Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. But Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, would get involved, splashing Cody Rhodes through the announce desk. And then saw with a splash of his own, and somehow Cody still able to kick out. And then the biggest thing that nobody thought was possible. Solo even said Roman Reigns was never coming back to the WWE to Paul Heyman at one point before they took out Paul Heyman. But he arrived, and you saw it on his shirt. It says OTC. That stands for the original Tribal Chief. And Solo Sikoa looked like he was staring at a ghost. Superman punched a Solo Sikoa, and then an emphatic spear for months and months of disrespect by Solo Sikoa to everything that Roman Reigns has built and done for Solo Sikoa the last couple years. And then the stare down. That look spoke louder than any words you could ever hear. And then a crossroads by the American Nightmare as he stared at Roman Reigns, wondering what in the world is going on, with Cody Rhodes still your champion, and then Solo Sikoa throwing a fit on the outside. Roman Reigns with a smirk on his face, looking to restore order in the bloodline. The WWE Universe is still sizzling. Tonight, the BOK Center live. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Smackdown sponsored by Progressive. Same on home, auto, and motor. The undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, after a thunderous chant from the WWE Universe. Cody Rhodes is here. What is next for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, though? Now that he is seemingly done with the bloodline, because now Solo Sikoa has his own issues with... Solo Sikoa has his own issues with a returning Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns didn't even want to deal with Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns wants to deal with Solo Sikoa. That time will come around for Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns at some point. But with us just being a few weeks away from Bash in Berlin, with the World Championship match already set as the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther defends his title against WWE's Apex Predator, a friend of Cody Rhodes. I'm talking about the 14-time World Champion Randy Orton. What does Cody Rhodes have in store? And it's been a very interesting last 5 days. We'll see what's next for the American Nightmare. What does Cody Rhodes have to say? What an electric crowd here in Tulsa.
So, Tulsa. What do we want to talk about? I don't want to delve into the past. I want to do something perhaps a little unexpected in this moment, as wonderful, as epic, as truly grand as Summerslam was. All eyes are on what happens next. This right here, if you play our game, is the North Star of the industry. It is the undisputed WWE Championship. And I have been thinking about who I would like to defend my championship against at Bash in Berlin. This guy...
Huh. It seems Solo Sikoa's not done with the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes thought he was all done with Solo Sikoa back at SummerSlam, but here he is, Solo Sikoa with that Ula Fala, the self-appointed tribal chief. Solo Sikoa is here.
are cosplaying as the tribal chief, right? The same Summerslam that I beat you right here in the damn center of the ring, which means you are absolutely 100% unequivocally delusional if you think you have any claim to a rematch. So, Solo, what do you want to talk about?
That's exactly what we're about to do right now. Come on, let's go. Get up.
Oh boy, things are about to pick up. Wait a minute, there's Kevin Owens with 2 chairs. Talk about some equalizers. Maybe 2 on 3, but it's 4 on 2, and you got 2 steel chairs at hand, sending the bloodline back. And the issues between Bloodline and Cody Rhodes are not over yet. That still begs the question, who did Cody Rhodes have in mind to defend his undisputed WWE Championship against at Bash in Berlin? It's only Matt.
Kevin, I'm sure this will be awkward, will be uncomfortable, and if I know you, which I feel like I do, you're likely gonna say no. But earlier, before I was interrupted, I was talking about who I'd like to face for the WWE Championship. Kevin, I'd like to face you.
As much as I appreciate that, I don't deserve a title match. I really don't. I appreciate that as well, but I don't. Title matches need to be earned. I've done nothing to earn it. Look at my win-loss record over the last year. I don't deserve it. I appreciate it. I really do. But I'm not the guy, man. I'm not.
You know what they're saying, right? They're saying, you deserve it. And I had a feeling that you would say no. But I haven't forgot. These people haven't forgot the sacrifices that you've made. Every time I needed somebody in the trenches, you were there to be in the trenches for me. You're still the prize fighter in the prime of your career. You just happen to be one of my closest friends. But Kevin, you can say no all you want. I am getting ready to walk back there, have a conversation with Nick Aldis, and I'm going to tell him all the reasons why Kevin Owens should face me at Bash in Berlin. And Kevin, Kevin, I am pretty sure Nick's going to see all the things that I see. Pretty sure he's going to see all the things that they see. And hopefully after that conversation with him, the only thing I need to say to you is, I'll see you at Bash in Berlin.
Talk about a noble champion. The American Nightmare wanted to handpick his opponent. This is a match. This would be a match all about respect. There is no hate towards these two. Cody Rhodes picking Kevin Owens to be his opponent for a Bash in Berlin, although Kevin Owens doesn't feel like he deserves that match. And Cody Rhodes wanted to show his appreciation to Kevin Owens for everything Kevin Owens has done for him. That it's very noble, and it shows how much he appreciates what Kevin Owens has done for him when Cody Rhodes has needed backup dealing with the bloodline over the past couple of years. And with LA Knight as your new U.S. champion, we need a new number one contender, and we got a number one contenders match for the United States Championship as Andrade and Santos Escobar continue their long rivalry as they go one-on-one tonight. And with Saturday's Women's Tag Team Championship match ending in disqualification, Jade Cargill and Alba Fire go one-on-one tonight. And we need new number one contenders for the Tag Team Championships here on Friday Night SmackDown. The former Tag Team Champions DIY looking to get back in the title picture as they challenge former NXT Tag Team Champions Pretty Deadly. And speaking of former Tag Team Champions, here come A-Town Down Under. And as our first in-ring competition gets going, with a victory on Monday Night Raw, they are looking to defeat the Street Profits and become number one contenders for the Tag Team Championships. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown live on Fox, Home, Auto, and Motor Insurance, Progressive. And currently in the ring is A-Town Down Under looking for another victory. They have a victory this past Monday over Awesome Truth. And now they're looking for another victory, which will help them get back in the title picture for the Tag Team Championships. And the Street Profits looking to find themselves back on top. It's been quite some time since the Street Profits have found themselves in contention for Tag Team Championship Gold. And they look to get back in contention tonight, but they have to get through former Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits, former multi-time Tag Team Champions, two incredible athletes in Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. With B-Fab in their corner, this should be an interesting combo tonight. The Street Profits say they are up and they want the smoke. They always want the smoke, but the smoke is a former United States champion, Austin Theory, and a mean Aussie icon, Grayson Waller. A new and enhanced focus for Ford and Dawkins, trying to find their way back up to the proverbial peak of the mountain, the top of the mountain. Your official for this match. The official for this match is Jessica Carr. As the bell has rung, this match is underway. Kicking things off is Dawkins and Theory, and Waller want to mess with Dawkins to distract him so Theory could get the upper hand, and it worked out. What a strategy. Brilliant mind games from Waller. And an early tag already with Waller on the attack. And now quick tags, keeping the fresh man in. That's what makes a great tag team. Now playing games with Ford now. Is Ford taken out? Angelo Dawkins trying to fight back at Austin Theory. Look at these jabs. Look at these rights. What a striker Angelo Dawkins is. And it's been a while since we've seen the Street Profits as tag team champions. And it's been a while since we've even seen them in contention for tag gold. As Austin Theory sidesteps, we saw Angelo Dawkins go shoulder first into the ring post as now Waller, the legal man. Waller now back in this thing. Waller measuring up. Dawkins the outside, went for a baseball slide. And a clothesline instead as Dawkins was not where Waller wanted to be. And now arguing with B-Fab. But here comes Montez Ford picking up some height. Flying up and over like Superman, taking everybody out. Who will qualify to become #1 contenders for the tag team championships? This is a high-stakes tag team match. Number 1 contenders qualifying match. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, A-Town Down Under taking on Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. The Street Profits now. Grayson Waller making the tag to Austin Theory. Making the tag so he can be the legal man to get his hands on Angelo Dawkins. Austin Theory with Dawkins up on his shoulders. Oh, what a shot from Dawkins in the face of Waller. And what a beautiful suplex to Austin Theory. And now this is a desperate time for Angelo Dawkins, who needs to make the tag, and he does. Montez Ford, the legal man. Look at that high cross body. It's as high as you can get. And here comes Montez Ford picking up some momentum here. What a clothesline taking out Waller. Boom. What a face plant. Hat up Ford now. Ford with a backdrop to Waller. And Montez Ford is up on his feet, and he is all fired up. What a standing moonsault. Hooks the leg. This could do it. And Waller kicking out. Yeah, just one step closer to being number 1 contenders. Or at least qualifying to become number 1 contenders for the tag team titles. That is, Waller gets out of harm's way and then sends Ford in the corner. Now the tag has been made to Austin Theory. This thing will be over to matter. Oh, that was a brutal double forearm. That's got to do it. Jessica Carr goes to the cover. And she counts the 2. Wasn't enough. Montez Ford was like in full control. And it's just like that A-Town Down Under, able to turn things around. And the winners of this match will challenge the winners of the Pretty Deadly and DIY match. Waller. Oh my God! Waller just got launched by Angelo Dawkins into the timekeeper's area. How often do you see that? Explosive power by Angelo Dawkins on display tonight on Friday Night Smackdown in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Looking for an A-Town Down Under. Tag made, but didn't see it. Austin Theory did not see it. And out to the neutral turnbuckle. Block. Blockbuster. Hooks the leg. And the Profits, the Street Profits, have done it. As the kids say these days, the Street Profits are getting their lick back as they find themselves one step closer to becoming the number 1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. We saw that super blockbuster. Angelo Dawkins going for the cover. Grayson Waller tried to get back in the ring in the nick of time, but it wasn't enough as the Street Profits celebrate their huge victory as they are on their road back to gaining some gold. And now they are one step closer to being able to call themselves Tag Team Champions. Wow, quite the words by Kevin Owens. Nick Aldis has made it official. It is Kevin Owens challenging the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, for the Undisputed Championship. But coming up next, we have the new WWE Women's Champion, Queen Nia Jax, on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's take a look back at how Nia Jax won the Women's Championship when we come back. Next weekend, 15 WWE Superstars and Legends will be at Fanatics Fest, New York City. FanaticsFest.com. Tickets are on sale now, August 16th through the 18th at the Javits Center in New York City. Including the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, the American Nightmare, the Undisputed Champion, and more. Let's take a look Back at some SummerSlam highlights. For the first time since WrestleMania, we will see the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns on SmackDown. We haven't seen Roman Reigns in quite some time. We haven't heard from him in quite some time, that is. We saw him return this past Saturday at SummerSlam. But what does Roman Reigns have to say? Wow, it's actually the first time that I agree with Chelsea and Piper. They finally said something that's valid, not about Nia Jax. Maybe this is all a ploy for Tiffany Stratton to cash in her women's Money in the Bank briefcase. But that's only something that could be assumed. Let's take a look at our progressive match flow. Let's take a look at the women's tag team title match. We saw a Blair Davenport attack Jade Cargill and then side with Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair have some unfinished business with the women's tag team champions. They could have won the tag titles last week if it wasn't for Blair Davenport. We still don't know what that connection is with Blair Davenport signing with the women's tag team champions, what exactly she wants to take away from Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. When we come back on Friday Night SmackDown, it'll be Jade Cargill and one half of the women's tag team champions, Alba Fire. All right, we are back. Hey, previously reluctant Kevin Owens now finds himself as the challenger for Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE Championship Saturday, August 31st at 1 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss it. Bash in Berlin. And Bianca Belair out here by Jade Cargill's side. And speaking of having somebody by their side, here comes the women's tag team champions, Alba Fire, with Isla Dawn by her side. Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, the reigning women's tag team champions. Winning them back at Clash at the Castle. But the one thing they didn't do was pin the women's tag team champions. They didn't pin them. It was a triple threat match. And what we saw last Friday on SmackDown was very interesting, with Blair Davenport being this new little looming figure in this feud for the tag team titles between Belair and Cargill and the women's tag team champions Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Is Blair Davenport looming tonight? And actually, I don't know if I'm asking the wrong questions. When is Blair Davenport gonna show up? And if you're Alba Fire, what do you got to do to take down just a once-in-a-lifetime athlete? It's like a real-life superhero. Jade Cargill has it, as they say in the world of entertainment. Waist lock on Cargill. Grabbing the wrist. And you're not going to outmuscle Jade Cargill here. That's just something that's not going to happen if you're Alba Fire. Alba Fire may have more experience over Jade Cargill, but Jade Cargill has power, and you can't out-experience power. What a shot to the face of Fire. Jade Cargill with a heavy forearm sends Fire into the corner. Went for a splash. Cargill face first into the turnbuckle. But what you can use is use your mind. Brains over brawn it can be sometimes. And that's exactly what just happened right there with a tornado DDT to Jade Cargill. Alba Fire hook, lateral press set on the ring. Only enough for a 2 count. But what you don't want to do, Alba Fire, is waste too much time. And, you know, usually you see the wrestlers of the match wasting a little bit of time arguing with the referee when things don't go their way. But Alba Fire stay on the attack, and that's what it means to be a champion. You know, not to let your opponent have any time to have a comeback. Your opponent not trying to help out, but wait, here comes Bianca Belair to get involved to prevent Isla Dawn. And look at this gut wrench by Jade Cargill. What a counter. And if you're Alba Fire, you don't want to get caught in the eye of this storm, because Jade Cargill just caught Alba Fire with a super kick. And here comes a little bit of Jaded. That's going to do it. That's all over. Thank you for coming, Alba Fire. But in the near future, it seems that Cargill and Belair are going to find themselves in contention for the women's tag team championships. Absolute power on display by the powerhouse, the eye of the storm, Jade Cargill. But I may have spoken too soon, as Blair Davenport. Now this is where Blair Davenport comes into play. Out of nowhere, here comes Blair Davenport. But wait a minute. We couldn't forget that Belair and Cargill have friends. And Naomi has hit the ring. Fire. Dawn. Davenport about to feel the glow with a Fez press. To Davenport. Oh boy, but here comes. Oh, what a pump kick to Alba Fire by Jade Cargill. Isla Dawn gets caught with a spine buster by Bianca Belair. Davenport up on her feet. Boom, what a drop kick. And Davenport sent to the outside with a clothesline. And now the odds have been evened up by Naomi, who comes to the aid of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, who were looking a little bit worse for wear when Blair Davenport attacked them from behind after Jade Cargill picked up the victory over Alba Fire. But let's turn our attention to our new United States champion, because LA Knight is live here in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Friday Night SmackDown, and he is coming up next. All right, we are back live on Friday Night SmackDown. CM Punk, Chicago, NXT All-State Arena, as NXT heads to the CW Network. October 1st, that's CM Punk. It's Tuesday, October 8th. NXT will be live in St. Louis with a little bit of a big man. The 14-time world champion, Randy Orton. Did you know Roman Reigns' return resulted in over 104 million social media views, making it the biggest SummerSlam social moment of all time? And speaking of Roman Reigns, he returns to Friday Night SmackDown tonight here at the sold-out Box Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Friday Night SmackDown sponsored by Progressive. Let's take you back to SummerSlam. We're taking a look at the United States Championship match. And if you guys are subscribed to me on YouTube at youtube.com/@hypethecommentator, or if you're hanging out with me right now on YouTube, as I stream on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, you can check out that commentary right now. Actually, we'll wait till after stream, but it's available now. LA Knight, Logan Paul, SummerSlam commentary available. It is the single match commentary that I took from the live stream. I record the matches as they happen live when I'm streaming, and then I edit them, make the thumbnail, and we all good to go. And then we saw the BFT by LA Knight to Logan Paul. LA Knight wins his first championship in WWE, and he is your new United States champion. Welcome on in, Mill. How's it going, Mill? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good. Little, nose is stuffed, a little stuffed. Been coughing a little bit, and my ears are a bit clogged. But besides that, we having a vibe here on YouTube and Twitch tonight. And the arrival of your new United States champion, LA Knight, on Friday Night SmackDown. Yeah, with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah. It just feels right. You can't talk about a more deserving champion than LA Knight. LA Knight has given everything to this business. LA Knight is the true definition of getting out what you put in, and LA Knight has put in the work, and now he is your brand new United States champion. Lou Ferrigno is in the house, the original Incredible Hulk. What an honor to have him in the house here on Friday Night SmackDown. Lou Ferrigno is in the house. And you talk about hulking up. Second best thing going in the business besides the GOAT MJF. There's a lot of great things going on in the business, I'll tell you this. And one of them is this man, LA Knight. Soak it in, Knight. Enjoy your celebration as your new champion.
I'll tell you who deserved it. Logan Paul deserved to get stomped out, and that's what he got. Yeah. But I don't give a damn about beating him in his hometown. The only thing that I care about is the fact that I stood right there not too long ago, and I told the entire world, I said, call me what you want, but sooner or later, you will call me champ, and at long last, I have arrived. Fresh United States champ. Why? Because I made it that way. And what's that mean? What's that mean? I understand that this thing makes me a marked man. But understand something. I've been a marked man from the day I walked into SmackDown with the chip or not. All that means is the game is still the same. Just like at Summerslam with Logan Paul. I walk in, I hit it and quit it. Then I move on to the next. And with the next, I hit it and quit it. And what do I do with the next one? I hit it and quit it. Because I can't stop the undeniable Kavorka. I can't stop being the United States champion with everybody saying.
Oh my. Well, LA Knight, we know one thing about LA Knight is that there is some unfinished business that Santos Escobar has with the megastar LA Knight. Santos Escobar getting ready for a #1 contenders match against Andrade. Quite the words by Santos Escobar.
You got to be sick. You got to be sick of getting the brakes beat off you by me over and over again. But I can do it one more time. The only problem is you talk about what I know, you know, everybody knows. What we both know is that to get a shot at this, first and foremost, you got to qualify. He'll be out here in a minute. But in the meantime, let me remind you, whether it's you, him, any of your goof squad over here, how it goes down is this. You ain't taking this off me, not because you're not good enough, but because I won't let you. Because whose game is it? With everybody saying. Yeah.
Message sent by LA Knight. And speaking of opponents, here comes the opponent of Santos Escobar, who they have quite the history with over the past 6 months since the return of Andrade back at the Royal Rumble. You know, is Santos Escobar making a mistake by looking past a, world-class athlete, a world-class professional wrestler like Andrade? this #1 contenders match for the United States Championship. It's Andrade, it's Santos Escobar, and it's coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. Ribbed. It's only 30 less calories. Alright. We don't need bitches. Oh, wait a minute. All right, we are back. This is a matchup to crown the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. It is Andrade and Santos Escobar continuing their long feud. Boom, what a clothesline by Andrade, who finds himself in the driver's seat. Andrade looking to become a United States champion once again. Andrade has already found success in his time previously on his first time around with WWE as a former United States champion. And crossbody taking out Escobar on the outside of the ring. And I was just about, those words were just about to come out of my mouth. When, where Legado del Fantasma gonna get involved? And well, just found out, hooked the leg, Santos Escobar after Anita Andrade. Just seconds away from becoming new #1 contender. But here come Corbin and Cruz, who have some unfinished business with Legado del Fantasma coming up to even up the odds. And now fighting it out. There's a lot of chaos going on here at ringside. One Enziguri to Santos Escobar. Escobar is stunned. And El Idolo was heading up to the top, but taken off the apron by Escobar. Escobar making Andrade pay. And Santos Escobar, despite Berto and Garza being attacked by Cruz and Corbin, still able to maintain his focus on the task at hand, and that is becoming the #1 contender for the United States Championship. But before he can become the #1 contender for the United States Championship, he's got to get through Andrade. And we saw it earlier when Santos Escobar came to confront LA Knight. LA Knight celebrating as your new United States champion. Santos Escobar seemingly overlooking this man, his opponent, Andrade. But a beautiful tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Santos Escobar to Andrade. And so far, Santos Escobar has really brought the fight to Andrade. Talk about talking the talk and walking the walk. You know, it's not every day I say nice things about Santos Escobar. But there's one thing you can't doubt, is his abilities in the ring as a competitor. Boom, and just sending Andrade right back into the mat. You can't deny how talented Santos Escobar is in the ring, despite some of his tactics being questionable and how he wins some of his matches. Andrade, as noble as they come when it comes to competing in the squared circle. What an enziguri by Santos Escobar. What a forearm. These two now fighting back and forth. You know, this is a lot. This is a danger zone for these two. There's not a lot of room for error here. Anything could happen when high risk, high reward. The stakes are high for the #1 contendership. Was thinking superplex, but being blocked by Andrade. Andrade bigger and stronger. Sunset flip bomb sends Escobar into the mat. Can El Idolo become your #1 contender? This match rolls on. It is a #1 contenders match for the United States Championship. It is Escobar back in the driver's seat over Andrade. What a match this has been between Andrade and Santos Escobar as they renew their feud. But still to come tonight, the return of the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Oh my God. What a dragon screw. And now a forearm to Santos Escobar. And Andrade kicks back up to his feet. He's fired up here on Friday Night SmackDown. Both men have really beaten each other to a pulp, but Andrade has it in him right now. He's found that extra bit of adrenaline. He's found that second wind. And Andrade, you better make this count. Oh, but Escobar wisely getting out of harm's way. And a moonsault takes Escobar out on the outside on the floor. Down goes Santos Escobar. And now Andrade gets Escobar back in the ring. Escobar stunned, doesn't realize what's about to hit him as Andrade heads up to the top. Perch on the top. High cross body takes out Escobar. Goes for the cover with the leg hooked. Only enough for a 2 count. Andrade now starting to think, what do I got to do to put Santos Escobar away for the 3? What's it gonna take? These two incredibly skilled athletes are bringing the fight to each other. What a match it has been here on Friday Night SmackDown. The stakes are high. It's to determine the #1 contender for the United States Championship. Who will face the new United States Champion, LA Knight? What a suplex from Andrade. Here come the 3 amigos. There's number 2. And here comes a third one to Santos Escobar. Goes to the cover, lateral press. Will it be enough? As Santos Escobar barely getting the shoulder up at the count of 2. Santos Escobar as tough as they come. Despite Andrade having the size advantage over Santos Escobar, Santos Escobar is incredibly skilled. He's as mentally tough and physically tough as they come. Was looking to make the climb to the top once again, but here comes Escobar. Went to roll out of harm's way, but it seems he just found himself back in harm's way, going for a special superplex. Is he going to pull this off? Now Santos Escobar counters. These two are really bringing the fight to each other here on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh my! Poison Rana! That's got to do it. Oh no! Somehow, some way, Andrade able to kick out just before the 3. What a move from Santos Escobar. Really took some punishment on that one was Andrade. And you can hear the "You Still Suck" chants by the WWE Universe to Santos Escobar. Oh, double knees, nobody home. And Andrade, gets caught with a super kick by Escobar. But what a drop kick by Andrade. Andrade trying to position Escobar as Andrade once again finds himself up at the top. El Idolo looking to put his opponent away with a moonsault and still connected the standing moonsault. Hooks the leg. Will it be enough? Oh, but Escobar kicking out at 2.5. A near fall, so close yet so far. What a match we are witnessing here on Friday Night SmackDown. And now Santos Escobar back up to his feet. Oh, Carmelo Hayes has some unfinished business with El Idolo. With a double knees. And here comes, thinking a Phantom Driver. Oh, snap of that back up. That's got to do it. No, it's not enough. Somehow, some way, Santos Escobar, you saw his eyes. He got rocked. Talk about getting rocked. That back elbow really stunned Santos Escobar. Now Andrade's feeling it. Here comes Elektra Lopez to get involved. Oh, come on. Come on. Stacks up Andrade. Oh, come on. Not this way. And Santos Escobar steals this one. A tough loss for Andrade. A big victory for Santos Escobar with a little bit of help from him, Carmelo Hayes, who still has some unfinished business with Andrade. Congratulations to Santos Escobar, who's the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. And now, let's take a look at last week on Friday Night SmackDown at how the tag team titles were captured. Samoan Spike to Tommaso Ciampa. Johnny Gargano, Poison Rana to Jacob Fatu, but Jacob Fatu not phased by it all. And this beautiful moonsault by Jacob Fatu. And then that huge impaler DDT to crown new tag team champions. Unfortunately, Jacob Fatu sustained an injury this past Saturday at SummerSlam. DIY ready. This saying it's game time. DIY looking to win back their tag team championships. Ciampa and Gargano find themselves on a mission to reclaim gold. First, they have to get through Pretty Deadly, and then they'll have to get through the Street Profits, who will become your #1 contenders for the tag team championships, who will qualify. DIY and Pretty Deadly coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. In the world of WWE, every hero needs a great villain, and we mourn the loss of one of the greatest minds in the professional wrestling business, Kevin Sullivan.
Tommaso Ciampa has finally done it after repeatedly attempting and failing.
All right, we are back live on Friday Night Smackdown. Next Friday, Nia Jax, the WWE Women's Championship celebration. Organized by Princess Tiffy, hostess with the mostest. After weeks and weeks of disrespect, Blair Davenport and Naomi once again go one-on-one. This is going to be next Friday. Wallace seems to be having a bad night. But going back to tag teams, we are back in the ring. DIY are here, and they are looking to reclaim their tag titles. They're looking to advance in this qualifying number one contenders match. If they can defeat Pretty Deadly, they will go on to face the Street Profits, who defeated A-Town Down Under, who we just saw moments ago, going to Nick Aldis' office. They will face the Street Profits. And here are Pretty Deadly back in action on Friday Night Smackdown. This is going to be an interesting tag team match. Next week, Friday Night Smackdown heads to Orlando, Florida at the Kia Center. Tickets are on sale on Ticketmaster. Will it be DIY or will it be Pretty Deadly one step closer to being the number one, to becoming the WWE Tag Team Champions? One of these teams will go on to face the Street Profits, but who will it be? Now with the Street Profits they have their lick back. Who's coming after the Street Profits? Who's going to get the upper hand in this tag team number one contender qualifying match? And who better to call this match right down the middle than senior official Charles Robinson? Early tag, Elton Prince, Kit Wilson, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, all in the ring. All of them are in the ring. Here we go. It's a slugfest. Center of the ring. All four men going at it. Oh, faked out Pretty Deadly. And talk about something that was pretty deadly. Look at that slingshot. Kit Wilson sent into Elton Prince. Pretty Deadly being used against each other. One for a double suicide dive to Pretty Deadly, but double uppercuts. And baseball slide kick to the back of Pretty Deadly. And what goes up comes down. All that weight crashing down on both members of Pretty Deadly. DIY taking control. Who will become the number one? Who will qualify for number one contenders? Words are hard, man. Words are fucking hard. Words are fucking hard. What the fuck? What the fuck? Words are hard, man. I hate it here. Words are difficult. It's the little things. Huh. Absolute. We are back on Friday Night SmackDown. Johnny Gargano trying to find his way back in. This is Pretty Deadly. Have found themselves in control. Elton Prince has the ankle of Gargano. Gargano's so close yet so far to making the tag, and it ends Zagiri. Can he make the tag? And he does. Here comes the Black Heart, Tommaso Ciampa. Clotheslines for everybody. Boom. What a clothesline to Elton Prince, and clothesline for Kit Wilson. DIY picking up the pace here. A big match for both teams to find themselves in contention for tag gold. Uh-oh. Boom. Inverted DDT takes out Kit Wilson. Boom. Elton Prince gets caught. And boom, what a leaping power bomb. And a 2 count there. Pretty Deadly. His chants are starting to run a little slim here. DIY are as fired up as they've ever been. Talk about having a fire set under you. Johnny Gargano losing the tag titles in his hometown. Oh, what a knee to the midsection. Johnny Gargano looking for one final beat. And the tag made it Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa actually tags himself in. Was thinking it's Shatter Machine, but Kit Wilson got involved. Oh, that was two. Boom, what a European uppercut by Elton Prince. This may be over in just a matter of moments. Elton Prince has Ciampa up. Boom. What a bulldog, that's got to do it. But Gargano makes the save. Johnny Wrestling making the save. What a forearm to Elton Prince. What a hit. Elton Prince took the shot for Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson goes back with a clothesline. Great teamwork here. Look at these chops. And Ripcord went for a lyric, countered. Boom, what an uppercut by Kit Wilson. And now Elton Prince once again tagged in. Spilt milk was coming up, but Gargano spear. What a knee. Rocking Kit. Tag. Shatter Machine. Gargano and Ciampa are feeling it. And they are about to meet in the middle. That's going to do it. DIY are one step closer to getting themselves their tag titles back. DIY knocking off Pretty Deadly here tonight in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What a match. But DIY dust themselves off and they're coming back. You can see the signal, they're signaling for it. Let's take a look at this Shatter Machine to Elton Prince. Utilizing a shot. They've been utilizing the Shatter Machine a lot recently. And then it was 1, 2, and 3. Johnny Gargano getting the cover to pick up the victory for DIY. Congratulations to DIY as they're one step closer to climbing up the mountain and find themselves at the top of the mountain once again. Solo Sikoa has full intention on confronting Roman Reigns about what happened this past Saturday. And it was surprising to see Solo Sikoa confront Cody Rhodes and look for a rematch when he's got bigger fish to fry with Roman Reigns. As much as Solo Sikoa wants to be the WWE champion and really fulfill his destiny to becoming a full-fledged tribal chief, it didn't happen because Roman Reigns returned at SummerSlam. And I would take care of your Roman Reigns problem if you even can, because Roman Reigns is back with a purpose. You know, it gets exhausting being champion for over 1,400 days, for nearly 1,400 days. So looking to stand his ground and show that he is the true tribal chief. And it's coming up next. Get some. All right. We're back. Saul Sikoa asking Tulsa to acknowledge him quite like the OTC Roman Reigns. You see Saul Sikoa with that Ula Fala around his neck.
Roman Reigns, in case you haven't noticed, I'm the tribal chief now. And if you call yourself the tribal chief, and you want these back, then come and get it from me.
That's Roman Ula Fala. And he's here. Solo Sikoa sending Tama Tonga. Boom! What a clothesline. Tonga Loa sent into the steel steps. The OTC taking care of business. Oh my. Unleashing wrath on the tag team champions, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. You can hear the OTC chants for the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, as Solo Sikoa stares down Roman Reigns. Oh, here we go. It's go time. The tribal chief bringing the fight to Solo. What a Superman punch to Solo Sikoa. Don't turn around because you're not going to like... Oh. Tonga Loa saving Solo. But there's the Ulafala that was left behind as Roman Reigns slowly walks towards it. What belongs to him, he now picks it up and holds it in his hands. Tama Tonga attacking Roman Reigns from behind. Roman Reigns finally got his hands back on the Ulafala. The bloodline do not stay down. And the message being sent to Roman Reigns by Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Superman punch for Tonga Loa. Superman punch for Tama Tonga. Solo retreats. And a spear to Tonga Loa. Roman Reigns taking care of Tonga Loa. Roman Reigns is not done yet. Oh my, here it comes. Spear! Through the barricade, taking out Tama Tonga. And he is back. And better than ever. More fired up than we've ever seen him. Roman Reigns has a chair. Roman destroying Tonga Loa. Solo Sikoa pointing the Ulafala that he has hands on Roman Reigns. And I heard Solo Sikoa saying, I'm the chief. You're not the chief anymore. As Roman Reigns just attacking Tonga Loa, beating him to a pulp. So, saying to Roman, you come and get it. If you want the Ulafala, come get it. That Ulafala signifies being the tribal chief. There can only be one tribal chief as Bloodline Civil War renews. All right, everybody, what an episode of Friday Night SmackDown. We also gained a new subscriber over on the YouTube side of things. We are now at 101 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I appreciate everybody who hung out with me tonight. Thank you guys so much for being with me, tuning in for Friday Night SmackDown. I do have a couple announcements to make. So, I got my schedule for work for the rest of the month. I forgot to call out for Bash of Berlin. I probably will not do it live, so I will probably do it that night. Because I don't want to give up an 8-hour shift. I really do need the money right now. Despite how I always look nice when I, get dressed up and whatnot. That's because that's the appearance I want to give off. I just want to feel like an old school commentator. But enough of that being said, that's where it seems to be shaping up to be. I'm probably not going to do it live. I'll probably do it afterwards. I'll do the commentary afterwards. I'll get on live, or I'll do a live recording. I'll do some sort of live recording session. I don't know if I think I might just do match to match. I'm not going to do the whole pay-per-view through. Just all the way through. I think I'll do a match to match type deal. I'll figure it out. All I know is you will get all the best matches posted on YouTube. That Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes match will go up. Randy Orton and Gunther will definitely go up on the YouTube channel for your guys' enjoyment. For my enjoyment too, I love doing this just as much as you guys enjoy listening to the commentary, which honestly is crazy to me that people actually enjoy listening to me. It's crazy. From someone who doesn't have a lot of friends, it's ironic. Anyways, y'all don't want to hear me blabber anymore. Nobody wants to hear me. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to today's stream. YouTube, thank you guys for killing it over there. Thank you guys for killing it over on the Twitch side of things. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Mill, for being here. I appreciate all the love and support. I will see you guys on Monday for Monday Night Raw. I really do want to figure out how to get another stream throughout the week so I can do 3 streams a week. I wouldn't mind doing a Wednesday stream. I just don't know if it would be during the day or at night. At night would mean I'd do something during the same time as AEW Dynamite. I wouldn't necessarily do AEW Dynamite commentary. I'd have to figure things out. But I do want to do Wednesday streams when I'm available. I would like to do daytime Wednesday streams. Do a live recording session on Wednesdays. Would be nice to do. We'll figure it all out. Anyways, thank you guys for your time as always. Thank you guys for choosing to spend your Friday nights with me since nobody else wants to. Thank you guys for tuning in today's stream. I will see you guys Monday. Don't forget, new videos every day at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I will see you guys all in the next one.